What do you think about the baby oil stuff?
Okay, so
Who uses baby oil? Like, do you guys use baby oil in your day to day? Like,
not day to day.
Like, when would you use it?
Honestly,
At a shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. What's going on, everyone? This is brewpac.shakur, aka Vice.
What's up, everybody? It's Art.
And this is Brian.
And welcome to the Brewing podcast, where we're creating community connections through casual conversations. Episode 50.
Hey.
Woo! Let's go. Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah, Happy New Year. I didn't think we would make it to 50, honestly.
That's what I'm gonna do on Sundays. Let's just keep it going.
Go to church.
Yeah, this is church.
All right, please do us a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It does help us out. The road to 500. Let's cheers to that.
Okay.
I might need your help, Art.
Okay.
'Cause I got some
Whoa.
Nice.
Okay.
Martinelli's. It's not Moet, but apple cider, so I can join in with you guys.
all right.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Is that the one with
You have a
the
bottle
cork?
opener?
Oh, I don't know, man. That's a good question. I thought it was a twist off.
I just want to say Happy New Year's to all you listening out there. This will be our first episode recording New Year's. I know our first actual episode of the year was Artist's episode. Yeah, this is our first episode to celebrate the new year. And to kick it off, it is our 50th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bubbly.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good. Cheers, y'all.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, of course.
Clink.
Clink, 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 clink.
And there you go.
Yeah.
Bottoms up.
Cheers to you all out there as well, too. Hope your new year is going well.
Hey, this is some strong stuff.
Man, it's so good.
It's tasty.
You know what it reminds me of? A little bit of
What's her name?
those
I should call her.
You got flashbacks right now. No, what were you saying, though?
No, it's like Julian
Apple pie?
not apple pie, but that apple cider that they have up there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Except this is like more fizzy, but man, it has that same bite into an apple kind of.
The crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which we should probably
Try again.
redo
We'll try
our group
again.
trip to
Yeah.
Julian.
Is there any other activities up there besides apple pie? Like, since we're out there, like we can kill two birds with one stone.
Hikes.
Besides the what's that bread place you're talking about?
Oh, Dudley's bread.
Dudley's bread.
Yeah. I think there's like trails and stuff. Probably camping, and
Is there like activity like
I know there's like
horseback riding?
I don't know, maybe. There's like when it's snowing, there's
Yeah, there's snow everywhere.
like the little
Okay.
like what is that called? The tube, the donut tube thing.
Inner tube.
Yeah, there you go, inner tube.
Yeah.
We'll revisit that if anything.
Yeah.
All right. We like to read testimonials on the show. These come from our community members, taken from either conversations, comments, and or direct messages, aka
DMs.
Gets you every time, huh?
All right, Art, take it away.
All right. This message comes from Ron Bomberger.
Hey, Ramen.
What's up, Ron?
What's up, Rom?
Someone came tonight from listening to the pod. Handshake
Oh.
emoji.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's good to hear.
Thanks to the listener. Thanks for supporting local.
I guess we do have some kind of influence. You know?
We have influenced one person to eat a burger.
Yeah, to help a small business. That's
There
what
you
it's
go.
about.
And if you haven't
Keep it
already,
going.
visit Ron Bon Burgers. I think he does drops on Wednesdays, I think.
Yeah, it drops on Wednesdays. I believe that's in Mira Mesa area.
Yeah.
And then he has a bunch of, like, go on Rambam Burger or at Rambam Burger, and you'll find his locations each month.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has it preset, so.
That's his, is it just at Ron Bon Burger on Instagram? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
At Rambam Burger.
You can find information to book your next meal.
Yes. He does catering. So
Yes.
parties,
Yeah.
New Year's parties,
Yep. I remember seeing him at my
Day.
buddy's party. I was like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Put me down for two.
You saw him over there?
Yeah.
Oh,
he was
cool.
actually catering me.
Take
I was
one to
like,
go.
Yeah.
That's what I messed up. I didn't take one to go.
Damn, man. All right. Happy New Year. So I have a little icebreaker.
Yep.
Keep, leave, build. 2026.
Oh, I keep doing this podcast with you guys. For
Man,
sure.
nice.
Yeah. Was it?
sure.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an obvious one, but it has to be said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when we hit our 50, dude. That's crazy. We're talking about this.
I mean, this is like the point of no return.
I think there's still plenty of time to return.
You know what I mean? Like now we gotta make it to 100.
Yeah.
150.
Well, you know what's crazy?
We about to hit our silver anniversary. Oh wait, no, we passed it. This is our golden anniversary.
It's golden, yeah.
Is it
Silver is 25.
Silver's 25.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Okay. So
Yeah.
we'll celebrate like 50, 100, 150.
Yeah.
But I guess
What are we doing for our 69th episode?
Oh.
Is that what the ice cream and the kangaroo?
We're gonna bring the zip ties, the honey, and the bees. But that's what's gonna happen.
Oh, I remember that. I forgot what we were talking about now.
What we're keeping. What we're keeping.
Leave, build.
And I said, keep doing the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tangents. That's how we do here.
Yeah.
I'll piggyback off that.
Yeah.
Like I like the momentum that we're getting, especially with artists' last episode. We've got so much engagement and DMs, and even artists getting reached out to. Like, it's crazy opening up like my DMs sometimes, and I'm just like, oh, like, you know, those moments. But I love the interest. I love the support. And I love hanging out with you guys. This is like, I used to go to church like back in the day, like my Sunday service. This is my Sunday service where I actually can just be myself, relax. It's not like in a work setting where I got to like focus on like, you know, like being a professional. I can I can be a professional, but at the same time, I get to open up.
Damn, we should have got wine then.
Therapy.
So you should have got wine then for the communion.
We'll have a communion episode. Yeah.
The little wafers.
Yeah.
What are those wafers called? The Nico wafers? The one that are like, do you ever have that candy? They're like Nico.
Nico.
Oh, those are good. They're like red or
Yeah, they have
maroon.
multicolors.
Yeah, I know what
maroon.
we're talking about.
Uh,
Hot flakes.
Yeah.
Show that up here. Bing.
Hot flakes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember my little cousins would use those as like pretend community.
Yeah. I would do the same too.
I have a friend who just eats those on the regular. Like
They're
chips.
good.
There's one, right? You
No,
just buy them off
no.
Amazon?
Like
Oh, I didn't talk about
like communion
yeah.
wafers. Like the church, you can actually just buy those.
You know what's funny? I'm actually working on that clip. I'm putting in
We talked
vertical
about
form.
this, right? We talked about this?
What?
Yeah.
It sounds familiar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Her name is Sadine or
Oh yeah, side lady. Yeah.
Sideline. See? Like I'm working on it right now.
I
That's
see.
crazy that you brought that
I
up.
see, that's funny. Well, I always bring it up because it's like she's the only person I know that just buys them, and she loves eating them like snacks.
What?
Man,
I feel like that's a little sacrilegious, but you know, whatever.
What does she do for it?
I know she works for a company, but I forgot what she does exactly.
Dang, let's ask her about that.
Office staff? Yeah.
What she does for work, and then her communion.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you
Could
saying
be,
for
yeah.
keep?
I was gonna keep the 15-minute grace time for the call times every Sunday.
What does that mean? Call time. You mean showing up here on time?
Yeah. I was gonna say thanks for the grace on the 15 minutes late that I usually am here.
So it's funny because we used to start earlier at 9,
Yeah.
and then we're like, okay, we'll go to 10, and like he still comes late.
He's here at 11.
You know, I'm just so excited. You know, I don't get a lot of sleep before I come here.
I
I'm thinking about what I'm going to talk about.
I have to send
Nice
Art.
save, nice save.
I have to send Art a separate calendar invite with a fake time, and
Yeah.
then tell Brian on the side like, "Hey, we're really meeting at 10."
Yeah.
Yep.
Art is one of those people that you have to tell him to be there earlier.
Yeah.
You got to
If you want him to be on time.
Yeah.
Because I will be late.
See how proud he is of that?
Yeah.
So you're gonna keep the grace time? Is that what you said?
Yeah, because you know.
Keep being late. That's what you say.
I'm saying it's acceptable right now to be 15 minutes late. Let's keep that going.
No, it is not.
What's in here, dude?
This is non-alcoholic.
I know.
You even cracked the actual beer yet.
Dude, like you got me like racking up right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I would I'll just keep this flowing. Keep the flow. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
I like
Yeah.
I like how we like the tail end of that last year had a lot of guests.
Oh, okay.
So that was cool. Nice to have some other folks in the room.
Yeah.
Let's keep that going, and then I think just keep all the little minor tweaks that we're making here and there, like you know our thumbnails. I don't know if y'all noticed our thumbnails.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brian.
Credit to Brian.
Those are cool.
Brian's doing a great job with thumbnails.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, just little things.
Just improve. That's
Let's keep that 1% better every day mindset. You know.
yeah. So improve 1% getting here on time.
Yeah. Well, that's on my list
1
of
minute.
priorities.
Yeah. Just get here 1 minute earlier, and eventually you'll be on time.
Hey, but you know what?
You're gonna be waking me up.
I think that's that's happened a few times. I'm like, man, I woke up early, and I'm like, I got a lot of time.
That's a trap. That's a
trap,
trick.
dude. I should have just went for a walk. Like, I could be on time, but I'm actually gonna be early. But then I'm like trying to kill time.
No, just
But not kill time, but so then I take a nap. And
Yeah.
and then I'm
so
like,
next time, just show up early, man.
all right.
Yeah.
Carpool with Brian.
You could.
You know what? Actually, yeah,
But
accountability.
then what's gonna happen is we're both gonna be late because I have to wait on his ass.
No, I think when there's more,
That gives me more time then.
When I got when it's not just me.
What?
I like
or-
that's like there's more accountability.
Yeah.
It's a little better, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. We got
But it's all
2026.
right. I mean, I want to carpool all the time. Because I know you got stuff to do.
Yeah. Sometimes
I gotta
Sometimes you got to go back afterwards. So that's why we do it separately.
So what are we leaving in 2025?
Being late.
Wait for is that your?
No. What am I leaving in 2025?
We're talking about the podcast stuff?
No, that could be
anything.
It could be anything.
No, not just podcast. Yeah.
What am I leaving?
I'm leaving bullshit energy behind. That's what I'm leaving. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
tired of being scared. Like, face fears,
okay.
making mistakes. Like, just being out there, like with more confidence, and just have that body armor. Just like, let's go.
Yeah, we're reaching that age, right? We just don't care.
Yeah. You've been that age.
Piggybacking off of that, that's the thing I was telling you about earlier, where I'm leaving behind just, because there's parts where like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to say like I told you this is my year of yes, where I'm going to say yes and doing things and stuff like that. Because you never know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah. You heard that, guys?
Nope. I can be smart about it, not naive about it. All right. Can't take advantage of that.
So this is the year that we're going to do more stuff. Like, we're going to get out of this group chat and actually do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're leaving the group chat.
We're leaving the group chat. We're leaving the group chat this year.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
I think I talked about this a little bit last episode, but I want to go trap shooting because I haven't done that in a while. And I expressed that I want to do that with you guys, but schedule's a little bit hard to line up, but we'll make it happen.
Come on. We can make it happen.
Because we made the Julian trip happen, even though Julian didn't happen.
Yeah, we had breakfast together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're here every Sunday, every other Sunday.
And we
Sometimes-
can't meet up.
so we can't. Yeah, maybe if there's
Yeah.
absolutely nothing to do, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
We'll just make it an 8 a.m. call time.
For you. Yeah.
Finish, a little early, then shoot the traps. What am I gonna leave?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that was a good one. I like that one.
you can piggyback.
Yeah, I probably
we
would
can have the
piggyback
same.
off that one. Just leave all that negative energy behind.
I feel like that's an obvious one.
Dang, I don't know. I just realized I'm not really big on like a New Year transition.
Yeah.
Just kind of just go into it, but
I like that mental reset. Like, even though it's I'm not big on
like
resolutions,
Right. Yeah.
but like I like to reset my I guess my mind or whatever.
Yeah.
Whether it's like quarterly or like every 6 months, but it's a big reset, like a factory reset or whatever.
Yeah.
When it hits the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess to go along with that, it's just like I feel like I was already starting to do more of my own thing in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe just continuing that.
Yeah.
And then just like leaving my thoughts of like not being present in other people's lives affect me so much because it's like it's cool, for us to reconnect and all that stuff. And I know it's like we're never gonna have those moments like that we did like a long time ago.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And I don't really need to be there for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as much as we were when we were like growing up. So it's like that's cool. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Oh yeah.
I
mean, that kind of goes into the next thing about building for this year.
Yeah. What are you going to build this year?
I mean, building more memories,
Nice. I like
gonna
that,
go-
Brian. That touched my heart.
Yeah.
I was like, coming from Brian? What?
What?
This is the new year for you.
What?
I feel this new energy from you for some reason. Like, it's a different type of energy.
Okay.
I don't know. That's just my feeling. Are you getting that, Art? Or like, it's
Yeah,
a different
man.
Brian? I'm serious. I feel like it's a different
Brian
Brian.
2.0.
Positive
Whoa,
Brian.
hey. I've always been positive. What are you talking about?
Okay, keep going.
Well, like I said, we're building like memories on that, but building upon just doing more stuff for myself.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it is course I got to pay the bills, you know. And I've always been talking about like doing personal projects and stuff like that. And I always talk about it, but you know, never really making any active plans for it. So I do want to do that this year. Because I think last weekend I was shooting all up in LA with a bunch of friends and stuff, and that was a lot of fun. Cool.
Yeah.
And that was like we were just basically shooting back to back, and like we were at like different locations. Found some like pretty cool locations in Palm Springs. Like I didn't think about it.
Wow.
Because we were supposed to originally go to remember when I took you guys to the desert over there? With the dunes,
with the
sand dunes.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, we were supposed to shoot over there, but do you remember like this past week it was like hella windy and
yeah.
We decided not to, and plus it was like 4 hours away. So
was that 4 hours away?
Well, no,
from LA.
Because I had to go. I had to meet them up in like LA, and then they wanted to shoot there, and I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, hell no, I don't want to drive 4 hours. and then nature answered my call because the winds were like 25 miles per hour, and 25 mile per hour winds with sand. It's not going to be good for the gear.
Yeah,
and all that. And plus, like with all the dress and like the outfits and stuff, it's going to be just everywhere too. So we're like, we got to find another one. So I was like looking all over, you know, the map. I was like, they still wanted like a deserty kind of location. So I was like, okay, Palm Springs has like the least amount of wind. It was like 5 to 7. Yeah. And I found there's actually like an oasis over there.
Oh.
It's called a Thousand Palms Reserve, and it's basically this
natural like water coming out of the desert.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's like it has all these desert palms in it. So it's like if you look around it, it's literally just like desert and stuff, but then you just see all these palm trees out of nowhere and stuff. And they had like, it was pretty cool. There was like this docent over there, and he was telling us about the trees and like why it's growing there, because there's like water that comes out of the fault. What's that big fault? The San Andreas. Yeah, San Andreas. So the San Andreas fault goes through there, and there's like a big crack over there that lets up some water. Ooh. And so there's this big, huge oasis over there. And we shot over there.
You go swimming?
No, because it has like some endangered, I think it's like desert pupfish, I think.
Oh wow.
Oh,
so it is
fish?
Oh yeah. Like I said, it's a big old oasis. Like there's a desert fish over there. And
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And
how far is it from here?
It's like it's in Palm Springs, so however Palm Springs.
Like two and a half hours.
Oh, that's not bad then.
It's not too bad. Okay. Yeah. It was like 2.5 hours from like when
no traffic.
We were yeah. So I did that. It was pretty cool. So like doing more stuff like that, getting back to, because I like looking. It's kind of like a Indiana Jones kind of thing, because like you're looking for locations, and then you hear about this location, but no one's really said anything about it. So you have to kind of like do a little bit of research and find it, and then like you go over there, and it's like that sort of thing, and then like you have it match like what I'm doing for my work for with my friends and stuff like that for shooting. And I don't know, that's like the best part about what I do for photography is like just finding places, setting stuff up, and making things happen. I mean, yes, there's like weddings and events and stuff like that, but doing that a lot, it kind of gets a little bit routine. So that's what I'm kind of built towards, is just doing a lot more stuff like that, just to kind of help feed myself.
I like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dang, how do we follow after that?
I know. I was trying to build my planner.
All right, you can go.
Well, I'm one of those people like, because what was it that, that period after Christmas and before New Year's? Yeah. I think there's like a meme going around where it's like that one scene in Lord of the Rings where it's like, what was it called? Like they're just like when Frodo wakes up and it's all like white and they're like all hazy and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
You haven't seen that?
No, I haven't even seen Lord of the Rings.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I've seen it, but
I
think I could imagine it.
Yeah.
Like, what's going
just imagine that moment when you first wake up and you don't even know what time it is.
After Christmas clarity.
Yeah, like when you take
would I like it if I binged it? Do you think like that's the kind of show? Like I like Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones?
You know all the shows that I like.
Not really, but yeah.
Okay.
I think you could.
Well, I mean, I don't know the shows you like.
Yeah, I mean, I like Marvel. I like some sci-fi.
I think you would.
Star Trek.
I just wouldn't binge the whole thing, because that's like a whole day thing.
Oh, okay.
Because each one is like 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They're long movies. Yeah.
How many movies? Four?
I forgot.
Didn't they split the third one in two?
Something like that. Yeah.
I think I might watch it then. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, today since our shoot is canceled.
Yeah, you're supposed to shoot for something for Jason, but
new merch. We can say new merch.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. Yeah, we wanted to do a shoot for his new merch for the upcoming year here.
Nice.
And I kind of forgot because nature of my job, I get people. It's like, hey, are you free this time? It's like, okay, yes. So we're moving that.
Okay.
Yeah. But what would you guys build for this year? Are you building more for recovery? Are you still kind of
I'm
recovering?
building physically. That's what I'm building right now.
Yeah.
Like, so I went to my acupuncture, and this is what I'm like just prepping myself for. Like even mentally, last year, I was prepping myself like if I do not recover like how I used to be, I need to adjust and pivot because I can't be in this quicksand thinking like, oh man, like I can't get out of this. Like my mind is just down here. I gotta find a way to dig myself out, whatever that looks like. So I went to my acupuncturist, and I was a 7 out of 10, like pain, like all my neuropathy stuff, right? And so now going through like a 12-week process with her, I'm at a 3-4.
Oh, dang, nice.
So I went from 7 to 3-4, and right now, like our sessions, I've been maintaining. So I'm like, I might be 3-4, maybe for the rest of my life.
Okay.
I'm hoping that's not the case, but if it is, I'm adjusting to this new life. You know, so building my health back up.
Yeah.
Like I still have, like you can hear, like I'm congested still,
congested,
dryness. Even foods that I eat, I have to, like I said, have it wet because it's so hard to eat. It's like eating cardboard, you know, like that's the feeling. But I want to build a sense of community, like actually meet folks out in the wild, go to events, shake hands, really be intentional with building back like my past relationships. So I feel like, I feel like 2020 when the pandemic hit, I even shut down and kind of withdrew from my relationships, and I lost a lot of great friends. And coming back out of it, like even out of my treatment, like I want to make sure that those people are still in my life, the ones that really meant a lot to me. And it's crazy because I went even back to high school. I'm just like, there's just so many people that really mean a lot to me, but I want to strengthen those relationships. So that's a lot to do in 2026. You know,
I feel like it's like it's a start, right? Like it's one of those things that you build on this year. You're building on that for the years to come, not just this year.
Yeah.
Because any goals you come up with are going to be ongoing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's exciting because it's new year, it's a new momentum. I'm building on the momentum. I have a lot of projects in my head that just need to unravel, but it takes multiple people to kind of service these things like merch, right? I hire a graphic designer. Like I don't come up with all this stuff, so it takes time for them to build all this. So I have multiple graphic designers to build certain projects because they have their own timeline sometimes, you know. But I think 2026, I'm building a book.
You gonna write a book?
It's not gonna be something like this. I don't want to go too into detail.
Okay.
On the pod at least. But someone at work, shout out to Kathy Ann, gave me an idea. And I really sat with it, and I was like, oh, I think I am gonna do that. And so it's gonna be. It might take a couple years, but I'm building it now. I've put it in my notes because it's gonna be about 365 pages exactly.
Wow, you have it planned to the page.
I have it planned to the page.
Like
well, at least the meat of it.
Okay.
I already know, like you know how like in the when you open the book up, it has like a blah blah blah
Forward, yeah.
Yeah. And I want to dedicate this to
Dedication,
Michelle Rose David. So that's the kind of sentiment I want to get out of this book, and it's going to have illustrations. So I'm going to be reaching out to several artists to kind of divvy up. I want to say like at least 10 pages each, like pay them for their work to kind of put it all together.
You know, at the formals, they still do that dedication or assignments for Michelle.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But I feel like it's so far removed because that was 2008 ish.
2010.
10. Yeah, I was like 2008, 2000 because I remember I'm meeting her. But I feel like, and if there's any bros listening out there, you should probably explain the whole thing because a lot of it's just like, oh, you know, moment of silence for Michelle Rose, or this is a Michelle Rose David Award, but no one really knows who she was or why they even do that thing or why there's a dedication and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's just on my end because again, I see it like when I do the formals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, do they know? Or why she was important or anything like that. So
yeah,
it's one of those things.
Yeah,
because I know some bros listen to this. So
yeah,
I don't know about the new bros, but I know some new bros.
No, we got some new bros.
Yeah. Okay.
They're the ones in the DMs too.
They hit you up.
Yeah,
trying to get on the pod.
Yeah.
Anything you trying to build this year and beyond?
There's just things I just want to improve upon, and really is that it. You know, just keep trying to do things a little bit better you know, for myself. But I mean, if we're I don't want to get too deep into all that stuff, but just to keep it, you know, like me, I do want to.
What?
No, I do want to like rebuild a lot of things in my car, so that's gonna be fun.
Actual build.
Wait, which car?
Actual build.
You have 2 cars, right?
Well, the one that my primary one, like the BMW.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've had it since like 2005, so I do not want to be forced into a new car payment.
It's still going?
Yeah.
2005, man.
Yeah. There's some things, there's some big projects. Just keep it going.
It's 20 years.
How many miles?
It's like 217, something like that.
That's good though. It's still running.
Yeah. So keeping it going. I mean, there's a lot of sentimental value with that whip too. Obviously, it's like one of my, there are a lot of memories happen there in that car.
I bet.
Going out.
You're gonna modify it at all? Like, even the exterior? Do you have tints? Do you have tints or anything?
No. Well, I probably will get. I don't know. Like, I do want tints just because it's like hot, but
you can put heat tints. You know that?
Yeah. Yeah. So again, just keeping that alive. Because I do plan on buying another car, but
eventually.
Yeah, but I also like just want to have that one.
Yeah.
It'll be kind of like more for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of car are you thinking of if you do get it?
I've been really eyeing like the Volkswagen Golf R's.
Okay.
Because I kind of want like a hatchback to put all my gear in.
That's cool. I can see in that.
And it's a little bit more, it's not as, because I don't really like big cars like trucks and stuff. I'm not
a truck guy.
I can drive them, but I can't.
You don't want to own them.
Yeah. But yeah, just to have like an open trunk so I could at least sit inside it, do like little tailgate kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Be out. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't know, just working on that skill. Working on any skills. Definitely want to get better at paintball. Want to keep playing. I think it's helping me a lot, actually. Because I'm relating a lot of stuff, especially with work, when like a lot of things are coming at you, and there's like a lot of anxiety, a lot of things that can go wrong. There's a lot of like lives that are like, things, and people are like freaking out, and sometimes I'll just be like, just take a breath, let's just handle it, figure it out. Like, what are the steps we need to do? How do we like provide the support or whatever? You know what I mean? It's like it helps with like handling like anxiety, I think, and like being in like pressure situations.
Yeah.
And hopefully like improving like communication and stuff like that too.
Like that just got me thinking. Your new role, are you like? Do you get to work with a team, like, or is it more behind the scenes?
Yeah. So, I am leaving my management role. So I am going to be going into more of a quality assurance analyst type of role, which is, I think it's both. It could be as independent as you want it to be, but for me, I feel like I want to make it more collaborative. So I do have a team of folks that are responsible for like specific jobs and things like that.
Yeah.
But I think what's cool about my, I guess, lane in that team is I think I have a lot of opportunity to work with the organization as a whole, as far as like figuring out what kind of process we have in place, and how to make those a little bit more efficient. And I think, not so. I don't like rigidity, even though like some of the federal stuff we deal with is very like rigid, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of room there, and I think exploring where those spaces are, just so we make sure that we're not letting that affect how we can serve like our community. Like it can't be. I want there to, when it comes to like interacting with the community and folks that are receiving our services, is I want it to feel like there's no red tape, even though we're in red tape. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I mean, I guess that's kind of like my big thing for.
That's crazy that you talk about it, because that's the feeling that I'm getting right now in my role. Like that's what I want to do in like this transition period, right? I can't. And I told this to my supervisor, is like I can't be picking up these 4 a.m. phone calls anymore when there's crisis, or showing up to these spots to put out fires. But I still love housing. I'm passionate for housing. I want to create programs where like I'll sit in for like a staff meeting, or I'll see how people like do their day to day, and then I'll kind of pick at it, and then we bring like these quality services to our programs because we have multiple housing programs at the Y. And I think if I can put an analogy, like we have like this whole garden, and right now we're working with, there's roots in our garden, and I want to rip those roots out and plant new things in that garden, and to have that kind of bear fruit, and to have it quality fruit so that you can give that out to the community.
Yeah,
like that's my mindset. I like the behind the scenes, but like still work with like leadership and be like, hey, let's look at this.
Yeah,
let's look at surveys. Let's look at outcomes. Yeah, and that's crazy to think about it because when I was a case manager, like, oh man, we got to fill out these. we got to fill out these surveys, outcomes. Like, but now it's more intentional and it's meaningful because we get it now. We're in that.
Yeah,
it makes sense. Right?
Yeah,
like it's crazy to see that like growth of how like your mind shifts as you like learn more and experience more and all that stuff. So
that's cool stuff, for you. I'm excited for you because that's where I want to get for housing, but still be a little hands-on and stuff, Yeah. But before I forget, I got you guys a little something.
Oh.
It was supposed to go with the cheers and stuff, but I forgot it was here. I don't know if you've had the cakery before.
The cakery? Where's that at?
It's right up Trade Street, Mary Mesa, just before Miramar.
Okay.
It's literally like 4 minutes down the street. So they have, this is not even a promo, but they have like sesame latte matchas or whatever.
Okay.
But I got you guys. Have you ever had cannellis?
Cannoli?
Cannolis?
No, it's
cannelli?
Cannellis.
I was like, I've had
cannoli.
It's like well, this specific
country grammar.
This specific flavor is vanilla, and so it's like I guess a sweet inside, and it's a hard outside.
Hard outside.
It's an interesting like.
So is it a pastry or?
It's a pastry.
Okay.
And it's like gourmet-ish, right? So they come in these
little bags,
and
it's like
I wanted
translucent bags.
Yeah,
it kind of looks like a.
It looks like a
little bunt cake.
Yeah, from the top. All right, so we're gonna do a little mukbang here.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Well, that's cool. What flavor is this?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Huh?
We all got the same flavor.
It doesn't look vanilla. It looks like it's chocolate. But yeah, for audio listeners, it just looks like a little bunt cake. Very
size of a hope yacht.
Let me know how it tastes.
Very crunchy outside, soft inside, kind of fluffy on the inside. Yeah. Kind of tastes like it's burnt on the outside. Oh, it's kind of chocolatey. Never mind.
Like different flavors and textures, huh?
Yeah, it's like a chocolatey aftertaste.
These are like those. What are those types of cheesecakes that are burnt too?
Creme brulee.
Oh man, my cousin was just talking about this the other day. Because she was like, oh, I'm gonna bring this type of cheesecake. I forget what it's called, but it's like kind of like burnt like this on the outside. And then I went to this place on the way to like Six Flags, and had some burnt cheesecake too. What is it?
I don't know what the name is now.
I don't know.
I probably know what you're talking about.
Leave it in the comments.
So this is a cannelli.
Cannelli.
Where does this like originate from?
Probably France.
Type of cuisine.
I don't know.
French.
Cannelli sounds Italian.
It does sound Italian.
Like cannoli.
They also have chocolate. I think they also have matcha as well.
Dang, it's pretty good.
Yeah. So check them out if you guys are in the Mira Mesa area.
Inside is kind of like almost like bebinca, almost because it's like
that's what. Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
For all those Filipinos who want to know what this dessert tastes like.
What's in babinka, Brian?
I forgot, but I just
coconut.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, there's like egg in it. I like it with a salted egg on it.
The inside is almost like
babinka.
Yeah.
I didn't. What's salted egg? That's interesting.
I think I'm the right one. Yeah.
I've never had it before. You've had it before?
They have different types.
I got the ones. I usually get these ones. The ones that look like a.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Manila Sunset.
Yeah. That was good though. That's really good. To kind of close it out on the whole planning thing. One thing I want to know from you guys is, are you the type of person that will announce plans when they're like close to completion, or like you want to announce it so other people keep you accountable, or how do you do that sort of thing with future plans?
I think it depends.
Yeah, per project or per what it is.
Yeah, like sometimes I keep it like to the heart, but if it's something that like I want people to be a part of, I'll kind of share out.
Yeah.
Or just like look forward to.
Yeah. Because it's like one of those things that if you announce some plans too early, sometimes they don't happen. And then people are like, oh, what happened?
Yeah.
Or if you don't say anything, then you just end up not doing it because like you're not really announcing it. So I just wanted to see where you guys were at on that thing. And all you people out there as well, too.
I just would rather not say anything until something happens.
Okay, so then you're the latter.
Yeah.
Like if it's close or like
Close,
it's for sure,
yeah.
like 90% of the way there, right?
Yeah, like
Okay.
why overpromise and underdeliver?
Yeah. or like be transparent with the process when things don't work out, and you're like, this is part of the. And like, oh, I didn't know that happens. Like I didn't know you have to. I don't know. Like let's say this book, I didn't know you have to go through a publisher and then get copyrights, and you know, like these are the things that I'm gonna have to find out. You know.
Yeah, that's cool.
You never know who else is wanting to do the same thing, like whatever project you guys are doing. So actually,
if you do want to speak to somebody, because I do know somebody that has like had a Bush book published and has gone through all that.
Bush published.
A Bush.
Let's run that back. Actually, if you really want to get connected to somebody, I have a someone I used to work with at Best Buy back in the day, and she has a book published and has gone through that whole process, and it's been like a journey for her too. So
with illustrations and everything, or
I don't know if with illustrations or if it was more like novel style, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I remember she would like have her little check-ins of how the book is doing and stuff. So it's kind of cool to see that.
Would you do some commission work for drawings, Ryan?
Been drawing in a while, but it
It
depends.
doesn't have to be the best. Like
if you want me to draw some Dragon Ball Z, I think I got that in me.
I think the meaningful part, like, it's just gonna be coming from people that I know. You know, like so like that would be cool to just be like, oh, I remember.
Just depends. Yeah, depends what it is.
Okay.
The excuse to draw again, I guess.
I think the last time I asked you for a drawing was like making us of cars. Remember that?
Oh, I forgot about that. You got to remind me of that stuff. Man. I have so many other things to keep track.
Like my ideas, I just shoot out. But welcome to what we call the forum. Every topic is fair game, and everyone gets the floor. Unscripted, unfiltered, unlimited. Let's go.
I mean, actually, it happens to be that I'm wearing a shirt about this topic, coincidentally.
Jason thought it was another thing, but we're not going to mention what that was.
Yeah, so I'm wearing a shirt. It says "All That Matters."
Yeah.
And then, in a little subtext underneath, it says a paintball film.
Where'd you get the shirt?
I got it off of a paintball brand's like clothing company. It's called Hormesis. So they make some soft goods and like, some like paintball pants and like basically a lot of soft goods. They make parts for like goggles and masks and stuff like that. But they do a lot of like what do I want to say, like I want to say like urban like streetwear, but it's definitely a fashion forward paintball company. So there's like some of the stuff that I wear like that are paintball brands are a little bit more fashion forward, I think.
Yeah.
Like there's stuff that's like you don't really know it's like paintball, but because it looks like it could be another brand of, you know what I mean? Like I'm wearing a lot of Tiger Wear stuff, and I'm wearing a lot, you know what I mean? Like project stuff where it's just like, oh, that's a cool shirt just because it's a cool shirt. What is that about? It's kind of like a conversation starter. But yeah, so they actually, Hormesis, they made a production, and it's like a documentary of some of the like the high profile professionals in the game that have been around for a while. So it's actually a pretty cool flick, but if you want to check it out, it's on YouTube. All That Matters, just look that up. All That Matters, a paintball film.
Does it follow like particular people, or is it like in general, or is like
it's like so it's structured like everybody has a segment, right? So they build like a narrative. The person is kind of like narrating their story and like their how they got into paintball, like what they love about it, et cetera, like that, like what they think about it, and then it gets into like a lot of action sports style kind of scenes where you get to see them playing, and I think it's really cool. And I was like thinking about how like this is like a cool step for them, because I think that's kind of been a conversation of like, how do we grow this sport? And a lot of conversation around that is, we have to have some kind of connection to the people that play, right? And that play this professionally in some sense. And I was like thinking about like, oh yeah, like that's true, because when we think about what attracts us to certain things, sometimes it's like, we have interest in like photography, but we know of like, I don't know, like Larry Chen, right? Or who's a
Peter
famous
McKinnon, right?
Peter McKinnon, or these personalities that like even make us like want to learn more and connect more with it. So it's even all that stuff, and like thinking about, like F1, right? Like who knew like about that, or like why is it so hot right now, or what was that sudden growth in it? Was it because everyone all of a sudden wanted to like learn about all these super expensive cars and how racing works and the structure and stuff, or is it because they saw the Netflix documentary and are like, these guys are actually living some kind of life that is like pretty cool, and I want to know more, and you know what, I like them, I'm gonna support them in their sport.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And I'm gonna follow them.
Yeah, follow them.
That's usually how it
and then-
works, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what I was like thinking about, and why I wanted to talk about this, because it also kind of leads into what we're doing and how things are. I think with like social media and like branding and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I just want to get your thoughts on like documentaries, sports, whatever.
Well, I'm watching. So on Netflix, they have a football documentary and basketball. I mean, they always have documentaries, but they go into the lives, like you're saying, the lives, the lifestyles, the preparation in the game, like behind the scenes, like mic'd up and everything. Yeah. And so in Netflix, you have, for basketball, it's called Starting Five. And I think the most recent one I watched, it was like James Harden and some other folks. Like, you have some stars and you have some up and coming stars that are coming into the league, and you're getting a bit of everything. Like, and I think that's cool, because you didn't have that access to people's lives back then. Yeah. Or like even before like social media, like, and now there's this heavy presence. Like you feel like you're a part of them, or you relate to the stuff that they do, and you kind of support them, like you said. Yeah. Like after seeing some of the lifestyles for the football one, I was like, oh man, that guy's pretty cool. He does that in his personal life. He gives back. And then when it comes to video games, I'm playing Madden. I'm like, I want him on my team. Even though it doesn't correlate to.
But it affects you in that way. Yeah. Where like you start thinking about them, you're like, okay, I know who they are, what they do, and I want them here.
And then now I'll buy a jersey because I saw this documentary, like you get that attached to like, their lifestyle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's interesting, I think, like, just to see like how that is with like even like just essentially like everything, right? Like everything is just kind of stemming from like your attraction to like individuals in that field or whatever, you know what I mean? Like you don't have an interest just because you like it and you want to not engage in that community aspect of it, I guess, you know what I mean? So it's just like, all right. And it kind of makes you think of like, what am I doing if I'm pursuing anything like as far as like my own personal brand or like the way that I handle things, like, like how am I, especially like doing a lot of this stuff, because now it's sort of like, now that we are 50 episodes in, I'm like, oh shoot, like people are going to be looking to us kind of almost in the sense of like, all right, I'm going to watch this because I like them, right? And I'm going to listen to what they have to say. So it's like, you know what I mean?
And I'm going to go to Rombom and get a burger.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So it's like, so I don't know. It's curious just to me on like, how that is such a big part of like growth in a lot of things these days.
Yeah.
So tell the cakery we sent you guys.
You know what I mean? And if you need any prescription drugs.
Whoa, okay.
Hit up my boy Drew. Yeah, I mean, that's all I've been really kind of up to. Just want to get your thoughts on.
Yeah, got to see that doc. So it's just covering some people and their roles within paintball.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So these are like people that have been in the game for like years and years, and this is even past like because when I got into it, it was like 2002-ish, like early 2000s. And they were like old men that were like professionals, right? And then these were like all the people that were actually like my age, like getting into the sport and are now like lifelong professionals. They've been professionals since they were in like their teens.
That's cool.
Still in the game, like, and what I like about it is like they like branched off into like their mindset, right? Of like, I don't want to say like a championship mindset, but it's just more like a growth mindset. And you start to see people and how they kind of think about things and how, they take steps to like master this craft of something that is like so niche, but they have so much passion behind it, and they've created and cultivated a life and a lifestyle by pursuing what they love.
And they're sharing that to us.
Yeah.
So that, we can be impacted and take those steps too if we wanted to get into that field.
Yeah,
I love that.
And it's very transferable. Like, like just that ethic and that, determination, that discipline.
Is that the central message of the documentary? Because you know how most documentaries, they have like, there's like a message they want to put across by exposing these things, or anything like that for this?
I think this was more of like kind of an icebreaker introductory style.
Okay.
It's like, you're really just starting to get to know some characters. And then it isn't until you kind of like branch, if you decide to, like, I listen to like other podcasts like from these people, and a lot of it is, that work ethic and that like strategic stuff. Yeah, they talk about the game, but again, it's it's all relatable to other things and other parts of your life.
Okay,
you can take some gems from everything.
Yeah. No, but it is entertaining. I think it's a lot more fun to watch than just like trying to watch a match or like a game, right? It's like if you haven't seen, I don't know, soccer or baseball the first time, and then you like watch it, you're like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
But now it's like you get the highlights, you get the excitement, you get the connection to characters, so it kind of builds like a little bit more intrigue, I think.
Well, also the magic happens in the editing.
Yeah.
You get that
great soundtrack too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually put together pretty well. I think the production on it is really nice.
Wow.
We'll be checking that out later today for me.
I mean, since we're talking about documentaries,
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah. So recently, Jason binged this documentary series and, was talking about it, and I got curious. So I was watching it, and it is the Sean Combs, The Reckoning.
Oh, jeez.
It's on Netflix. It's like 4 episodes, about an hour each. So it's not that bad, especially if you can just take it like an hour at a time. Each episode's pretty self-contained, but they do kind of like, merge together.
Who's the producer?
Producer is 50 Cent.
And it's our 50th episode. Let's go.
What are the odds?
So yeah, it's just like weird how that kind of works out. Yeah, so it's a pretty interesting watch, especially if you were of the like hip hop rap culture when you were growing up.
Yeah.
Because like when I was growing up, I was middle school or whatever when I was starting to pay attention to all that stuff, and you only get a little bit of it because it does go into a little bit about the backgrounds of like the East Coast West Coast rivalry. Like growing up, I was like, okay, they just hate each other for some reason. Like that, it's probably just like it's just a rapper thing,
Yeah.
they're just beefing for whatever reason. But then I like this documentary because it felt like a really long episode of. Do you remember like VH1 Behind the Music? Yeah. For
better, right?
Well, of course, better because it's a little bit more in depth and all that. But it does definitely have a slant and an angle it goes for. There's a lot of implications, for sure. And it almost comes across as like a hit piece, You know what a hit piece is?
No, I was going to ask you to explain that.
A hit piece is basically a piece that's made as like to negatively slander someone.
Oh, got it.
It's like Super Size Me.
Kind of, yeah. Dude, you remember
the McDonald's one?
Yeah. Do you remember? Do you remember that one where like everyone just took that thing, but then that guy was just literally just going through alcohol withdrawals?
Oh, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, that's why like his like liver was all messed up because he was actually just going through alcohol withdrawals.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So the Super Size Me, total sham, dude.
Oh,
wow,
really?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What about Blackfish?
What was Blackfish?
The SeaWorld.
I haven't looked into it that much, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty legit. Yeah. I haven't looked into it. I just remember seeing stuff for like Super Size Me because like if you haven't seen Super Size Me or ever heard about it, it's a documentary made back in the day about this guy who just subsisted on the diet of McDonald's. That's all he would eat.
Every day, right?
Every day.
like
He almost eat that, right? And then like he would go to the doctor and then they would like, measure his things on that. But what he didn't really reveal was that he was a recovering alcoholic at the time. So all of his like results are skewed.
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It came out later. That's why. And that's why like a lot of the, what was it? Whenever that gets brought up, a lot of people kind of bring that down, its credibility and all that.
But I mean, this documentary that I'm talking about, it's like, can you imagine someone making a documentary of your life too? At these moments, but it's your worst enemy producing it.
Dude.
Yeah, so a lot of the people on there are people who either have worked with Combs. I think there was one of them where it was like the co-founder of Bad Boy or something like that, and he got ousted by Sean himself, according to
Diddy.
that. According to him. So there's like a lot of people. That's why I say there's an angle because obviously a lot of people that work with him, and it's a lot of what they're saying and their experiences, and you can, and I'm not defending Diddy at all, but I'm just saying like you can get a lot of people that have some sort of resentment and all, but then you see some of the evidence are like, okay, maybe there's something there, right? Like, a lot of them would say about their experiences with Diddy about like all this violence and stuff like that. And you're like, okay, maybe they're just saying that. And then you see that one video later when he's dragging that one
Cassie.
girl. Cassie, dragging her out. It's like, okay, well,
that
it gets a little it gets to a point.
Well, right? And the crazy part was for his, I guess, court case, that specific event was not a part of this whole trial.
Yeah, that was a whole separate thing.
Yeah,
that was a whole separate thing. But I think the most interesting thing to me was just because like when you're growing up and like you're listening like to all the music back in the day, Bad Boy was like a really big thing, and a lot of artists were connected with Bad Boy because and I didn't realize at the time, but when it goes over in the documentary where if you wanted like a way into the music industry, like Bad Boy was it. Right. And
at least for the East Coast, right?
East Coast. Yeah. East Coast. West Coast had another thing. And then there's that whole implication that maybe he shot Tupac and Suge
or like set it up.
Yeah. But then I think about it objectively because there's no hard smoking evidence or gun, but there's a lot of implication that, you know, the motive is there. Right. But you can do that with anything. Like it was pretty well known, I guess, within that group that, you know, he did not like Tupac because he wanted to acquire him under Bad Boy, but then Tupac wanted to be by himself. So it's like a whole thing where, well, if I can't have you, then no one can, kind of thing. Like the first time I think Tupac shot, there was like he was called to some studio and like no one else knew he was coming, but they kept pressing him. It's like, hey, are you coming to the studio? You come to the studio? No one else knew except for, you know, Diddy and like some other people. And then it was like when he rolled up, you know, some people, like I think some people in the studio said, "Oh, yeah, he's here. Let me go get him." Yeah. And then we got out the elevator. Like these two guys, like, "No, you're gonna stay in there." Like they're just, you know, staying like that. And then he got shot over there, but he survived that one. It was the first one. Yeah. So it's a whole thing. Like I said, they could be exploited where people knew about the animosity and maybe they wanted to do that. So that's why I can't really say for sure, and it's not really definite.
You know what's crazy? This is back when CDs were at the warehouse and Sam getting. You know what my first
when those existed?
Yeah, when those existed. Oh yeah, they don't.
Yeah, they don't exist no more.
They don't sell anymore.
No.
Online, huh?
Online, yeah.
It's gotta be online or like.
But do they still produce it though, or no?
Yeah,
CDs are still
new. Okay, but my first single. Remember when they had singles first for CDs,
like EPs? Yeah,
was P Diddy and Mace. Can't Nobody Hold Me Down.
Oh my god,
that was a good song.
Yeah,
that's a good song.
That's crazy.
Yeah, especially in this documentary that I also explained because I remember back in the day thinking it was like, or at least my experience with like seeing Diddy there. He was just always there. Yeah. In other people's music videos and stuff like
dancing,
that.
Right?
Yeah, just like dancing over there or whatever. Or sometimes like he has a line or whatever, you know. And I was like, okay, maybe he's just like a really good friend of them or whatever. And then you learn in this documentary that they're signed under him and they have to basically pay him for him to be in their videos, which is really weird to me.
Yeah, that was something that was like kind of stood out too. And I was just like, man, dude, like, and I think what was really is just, I mean, I get what you're saying, and it's like, oh, we don't really know, you know.
Yeah. Because it's a lot of he said, she said.
Yeah, he said, she said. So, you know, you just got to take it for what it is as far as like, you know, entertainment value at this point. But it is like interesting to like see some of the consistencies in some stories though.
Right. Yeah.
Across like multiple people. So it's like almost like, dang, that's like
the behavior's there.
Yeah, the behavior is there. You know, like how they describe.
Like I said, it gets to a point. Like if you take any one of these people, it's like, okay, you're just saying then you start putting it together and then now there's like this whole narrative, right?
Yeah.
Especially if it's recorded, you're like, you can't, you know, like how do you save yourself from things that are recorded?
The parts where, because like, there's this whole painting for this thing that he has an ego, and that showed too. I was like, how did he get this footage? And then they revealed that he just hired like a guy to follow him and take this video, and then they just procured the footage afterwards or whatever, which is okay, I guess. But that was the whole weird thing. And then I think there was one part too where there's a thing where they say like he goes to the hood whenever he needs like support or something like that. Yeah. Like he tries to be amongst the people, you know, take selfies and all that stuff. Yeah. And then there's that one part in where they're back in the car and he's like, I gotta take like a hot shower, man.
Oh, I feel dirty.
Yeah, I feel dirty. I was like, oh damn, like what? Yeah, like I said, like a lot of stuff I was like, okay, sure. But then when you see stuff like that straight from his mouth saying that, it's like
is it an act or are you part of
or are you actually this way? Yeah. You know? Like, why would you say that when you know you're being recorded?
Yeah.
That was like the craziest part to me. And there's like a lot of snippets like that too, because again, he had this, I think especially about a year or like leading up to his arrest, he just had like people record him.
That's pretty common. I know YouTubers, they record themselves, but if you have that much money and you're trying to promote yourself or your music or your brand, have like, I think it ties back to your documentary stuff where you want to see what they actually do with their day to day.
Yeah.
But he didn't do that, and I heard he didn't pay his
there's a
videographer.
Yeah.
And so they
didn't pay
50 Cent bought it from
the
footage.
Yeah, and that was like a whole thing, and I think also in Bad Boy too. It's like they would the biggest thing about them is that they would promise you fame, but that's about it.
Yeah.
No
Not
money.
the money.
Not the money. Yeah. Because I think there was another person that worked for him where
Aubrey. Dawn.
Oh, yeah.
Aubrey O'Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
The girl.
Yeah, a lot of that kind of going on where it's
was
like,
that?
hey,
Who was
where's
the guy in
money?
the last episode? The guy that basically produced like
Oh
the
yeah,
whole
and he's
album.
he stayed with him for like 2 years, and he said
In Miami,
I missed,
right?
Yeah.
I missed my my son's birthdays and stuff and holidays and stuff like that.
250,000, I think it was what was promised for the album.
For the album to produce and more, because like he basically stayed
lived with them.
Yeah, he lived with them. Yeah.
And he promised a house next door to
Right,
him.
yeah. It was all this. It's all this
Wow.
promises and glitz and glamour. It's like, okay, it's Diddy. He's got the money. I know he can do it, but and then like it took a while to actually get something out of it.
Didn't they play his voicemail too? Like the stuff that he left on voicemail for him?
Yeah.
Something like that,
stuff
yeah. There was like a
sorry,
voiceover.
Some circumstances. Right?
Yeah, it's
There's
always something.
excuse,
Yeah,
like
it's always some kind of excuse.
Yeah. And then at the end, I think they're trying to settle the payment, and I think their lawyers is like, "We'll give you 29,000 or something."
Yeah,
They're
that's
like,
it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Can you go? How do you go from 250 to 29,000?
Yeah.
Wow,
That's
man.
wild, dude.
I think towards the end too, there was that part where the videographer's following him, and he's on the phone with like his lawyer, or something like that, or like the lawyers that are trying to defend him. It's like, yeah, they're just trying to get me, whatever, But I'm God, or something. Like he says, I'm God in all this. Like I gotta have I think there was like another thing too where one of the like producers or something that work with him is like he stated that he always has to control the narrative.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he's able to get away with a lot of stuff is because I think for one of the trials or whatever, like the jury was not sequestered, meaning that they're not like isolated from things. So they're allowed to go home and whatever. And the first thing they're going to do is check their social media about the case. So he knew this and immediately did a social media blitz. So she was paying like all these influencers and stuff like to talk about it, try to spin the narrative to help, circumvent and influence the jurors in a way.
Because they were outside of the court, right? Doing all that stuff too.
Yeah. Like he bought like a lot of influencers. It's like, okay, I want you to be saying this about me, about the case.
Yeah.
And then like you had all those people that are like, the hashtag free Diddy or whatever, that whole thing. Yeah. So that was, that's scary to think about, but it's actually true, because if you control the narrative, if you control what people are saying, then you can influence what other people are thinking.
It's crazy. Like I was thinking about the trial, and I thought about my experiences in the trial, being a jury, and I'd be like, I would hate to sit in on this case. You know, but like, what do you think about the sentence for? I think it was like 4 years, 50 months is what it said.
Something like that.
Can you imagine going from? What was he? Is he a billionaire or maybe like just multi-million?
I don't know.
I would say multimillionaire. I know he's got a lot of money because he paid like hella for all his lawyers. He paid like 6 high-paid lawyers. For his cases.
Can you imagine though going from all of that, then you got to spend 4 years in jail? I heard, and the crazy part is he's gonna be in the same facility with Suge Knight, who is in San Diego.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know which jail. I think it's the El Cajon location.
Maybe.
But I didn't know that as well too.
Yeah.
Like they step away from like the LA scene or like, just the big populated, like the media and everything. And he's going to be held up, or he is held up in San Diego somewhere.
Las Colinas.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. We have some services that go into the prisons.
Oh, really?
I was like,
Oh, wow.
Go in there and be like, hey,
Not the celebrity ones.
is
though.
Diddy in here?
I think also, and I might be wrong on this, but a day is counted as 12 hours, I think.
Wait, are you talking about sentencing?
Sentencing, yeah.
What?
Yeah. I might be wrong, but I remember reading about that because I remember I was like, what? I was like, what, really? Like a day is not a day? Like a day is like only 12 hours?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Is that why it always sounds like people are getting let off early or something?
Yeah. I mean, there's also things
early.
like, you know, for good behavior and stuff like that. If there's any law enforcement, I know we got some people in law enforcement listening. They could let us know. Yeah.
What do you think about the baby oil stuff?
Okay. So
Who uses baby oil? Like, do you guys use baby oil in your day to day? Like,
not day to day.
Like, when would you use it?
Honestly,
At a shoot.
Okay.
He's trying to get that glisten. No, I don't think I've used that.
Right? Just for. I can't remember the last time I used baby oil.
Yeah.
When I was a baby.
When you were a baby.
Okay. like I thought that was just like a whole meme or whatever, but then I saw the, you know, on the documentary, it's like, oh, there's actual bottles of it. Yeah. I was like, okay, you know, hey, you know, I'm not gonna. That's a whole other thing.
Yeah, that's the whole.
Not gonna yuck on that yum.
Yeah. If that's what you're into, that's what you're into, right?
Yeah. If you're about that yum, then yuck it up.
Sure. But yeah, good documentary. I highly recommend it. If y'all got Netflix, it's a pretty good watch. Again, I would recommend, you know, taking breaks in between because I'm all about anti-binging nowadays.
Oh, are you?
Well, yeah, because I want to remember stuff. Because like when you remember, when you like binge stuff, it all just kind of mushes together.
Right.
It's true.
Right.
It's true.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I'm able to remember a lot because I haven't seen it like 2 weeks now, and I still remember a lot of stuff that goes on in it. But yeah,
I binged all of The Office in one day, one time. Nah, just kidding. That's not enough.
I was like, dude,
It's like an hour each.
I was like, did you not sleep?
Nah.
But actually, you know, I haven't even really watched The Office like that.
No?
Only like a few episodes at a time, like here and there.
Yo, you didn't watch it while it was airing?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a binger. I think I need to like space it out.
You know what's funny though is there's a lot of streaming platforms are doing like the weekly releases now, so
Yep,
it's getting.
that's why I love it.
Oh.
That's what I love.
Yeah.
It's a love and hate
Raspberries.
thing, you know. The new season of The Pit came out. If you guys didn't watch
What?
that,
Yeah.
It's out now?
Yeah, new season of The Pit. They're
Oh,
2
shoot.
episodes deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started watching.
Damn.
You guys watch a lot of like, I guess I don't know, like foreign shows and.
Sometimes, yeah.
Depends.
Yeah, like I've been getting into like a lot of like Asian ones, like
Okay.
Japanese, Korean, and I've been getting into a lot of like Mexican
K-dramas?
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, like-
Telenovelas?
yeah, exactly. Like all of those, right? Because I just want something different, something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, it's kind of interesting just to see how other cultures produce their
Yes.
media.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, K-dramas always have the thing where it's like, it's always got to be sad.
Yeah.
Someone's got to die or have some sort of illness or something like that.
They always have to have like some kind of like mist filter on.
Yeah. It's like hazy. Yeah.
right.
Very bright, too. Yeah.
But there's this one though. I just started watching actually last night too. Is I think there's a new episode tomorrow. Actually, it's called
is
it's
it?
called Gimbap and Onigiri.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's like
It's like food related?
it starts that way. Yeah, so I guess
Is it a
it's,
Korean man falls with a Japanese woman?
the other way around?
Oh.
Yeah,
It's a
so
love
there's
story.
like so there's this Korean girl who's like an animator,
Okay.
and she's in Japan to for school,
Right.
And then she ends up like stumbling into like a restaurant where this guy is kind of like an apprentice to a restaurant, and so that's how it kind of starts. But it's pretty interesting.
Very fluffy.
Yeah, for sure.
Lot
It's
of-
definitely
lot of-
it's
lot of
definitely
romantic
light.
fluff.
Yeah.
Is there a antagonist love interest?
There's like
A third.
there's like a
rival,
dude.
a love rival. Yeah.
I think there's like a dude that probably has like a hidden crush kind of thing. Like
Okay.
he's like there, but you don't really know what he's about yet. Because
Okay.
there's only 2 episodes.
Oh, it
it's,
just started.
Yeah,
It just started.
you just
Got
start
it.
to see like.
Got it. Still in the setup phase.
It's pretty good stuff, man.
The only thing that sucks about like streaming episodes and stuff like that is that sometimes you don't know if it gets another season.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I know.
So it's like I know that there's some people. It's like, oh, I don't want to get invested if they're just not gonna make any more.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also hate that a season now is like 8 episodes.
I know it's so short.
It's so short. And then, like, because, I was back in the day, we got syndicated TV, 20, 22, 26
Yeah,
episodes
yeah.
was a season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. And then even then, if there's a second season, it doesn't take that long to make. But now it's like eight episodes, and then we have to wait like 3 years for another 8 episodes.
Well,
Wow.
at least they're giving quality. I think that's what it is, right? Like they're trying to instead of making it 22 episodes, they're trying to like invest in like quality, like movie style work.
I mean, if you
Depending
take,
on the show,
depends on the show. Like if it's
yeah.
a sitcom, of course, there's a sitcom quality to it.
Yeah.
But even like the drama ones, like like your Grey's Anatomy and stuff like that, those are
Yeah.
like TV dramas too, and they were fairly movie quality. You know?
Yeah.
So it's a whole different thing nowadays.
Oh,
so
okay.
is what I'm trying to say. It's like we have streaming, but there's some drawbacks to it. That's where I'm at with it.
A lot of good things to watch out there.
Yep.
Yeah. And you can hear from it here first. I went to an auto show, I think maybe a couple of weeks ago with my family. It was like a boys' day out kind of thing. Me,
Nice.
Maddox, my
I
dad.
always wanted to go to one of those.
What, auto show?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, I should have just... It was like $18.
Yeah. Was that at the convention center?
Convention center.
Yeah.
Like you see all the new models and everything. Like
Yeah.
Toyota was there, Subaru, like all the
Is it like a
dealerships.
showcase or
Showcase, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm sure that like concept cars and all that.
Yeah, and like some sports cars and just like EV, right? Like just hybrids, like all types of cars, right? And so we all went, and I think right now my dad, they had, my dad's like a hoarder, right? He has even when it came to cars,
Which
he had,
dad is it? Did you guys have a lot? Because my dad used to save a lot of stuff though for a rainy day or when he would need it, right? And you're just like, why?
well, I think
my dad's older now, so he got a lot worse.
I think it comes down to like they didn't have those things growing up. You know,
It's like you never know when you're gonna get across that path of that resource again. You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
But he at one point he had 4 cars, right? And they were old cars, and he eventually sold it. And so now he has a 1999 4Runner. And so he's looking to upgrade, like get a new car.
1999, Jesus.
1999. But the mileage is like 100,000 or something. It's still,
that's still
it's
really
still
good.
Yeah.
For 27 years, 26 years?
Yeah. Well, they had 4 cars.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
So they're cycling.
Yeah. My dad had like an old Corolla that was like 1989 or something like that.
Oh wow.
He ran it to the ground. It came to the point where all the paint was chipping off.
When did he retire that car?
He sold it in a bunch. Our neighbor across the street from him bought all 3 for like $1,000. Dude, just for the parts, basically.
Yeah.
He sold it in TJ.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
Okay.
he knew someone down there. But
Chop.
he ran that to the ground. Like I remember growing up and getting picked up like by that car. You know.
Yeah.
But we got to see all the different cars, and I was gonna ask you guys, like, how do you feel about like just like leasing and buying? Are you like against? Like, do you see the pros and cons to it? Like, would you ever
Leasing
do
is
both?
I've never leased a car. Is that like renting it kind of?
So I guess like to relate, it's like, would you rather live in an apartment or own a home? Right. In a sense.
Yeah.
The only thing is with leasing, you can change that in every 2 years or so. You
Like,
can
you
get
get
like
tired
a
of the
new. You
car.
can get like a new apartment every 2 years or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So is that how leasing works? It's like you kind of buy, you still make payments, right?
Still make payments.
But after a certain amount of time, you could trade it. Like, what's the difference of just buying and just trading in?
Well, you can switch. Like Art said, like let's say your lease is for like 2 years, like an apartment, right?
Okay.
Your lease on a Corolla, for
Yeah.
example, 2 years, and you're like, you can either. I think there's an option where you can actually buy off and pay the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you
buy
can
it
be
off.
like, I kind of want to go with that Cadillac
Yeah.
the next 2 years.
Oh, I see.
And the thing with that is you don't have to do a lot of maintenance. Whereas like an older car, you go through all the
Yeah. Once you get past those, initial. So once that extended warranty that you paid for up front ends, that's when the problems start happening.
Okay.
And then you got to pay for all that, right? Like if you own the car.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so if you're on a lease, they maintain all this stuff, and
You only have it,
you get it. You feel like you're in a new car for your lease, and you can switch up from. I mean, it just depends on how much you're willing to pay each month.
Yeah.
But I mean, how do you guys feel about? Do you want to own your own car, or do you like the concept of like, oh, I want a Ferrari one year? You know, like
I've only ever owned a car. Like my TC, my first car that I got after my dad gave me, because my first car was an '85 Celica.
oh wow,
Yeah. And then after
You have
that,
pictures of that?
somewhere I have to look.
Okay, like deep in.
I have to. It's because that was when I was in high school, like learning how to drive, and then I got my Scion TC on 2006. And then after that, like I was, paying that off.
Yeah.
And then for mine, I think that went from 2006 until 2019, 2020 kind of thing.
Yeah.
And when it finally died, and then it was about time anyway, because like the gas mileage was like getting, because I had it was a manual TC. I miss driving manual.
Oh yeah, that's my next car is gonna be manual.
Yeah, I know. I kind of want that too, but And currently I have a 2020 Corolla, and I've already paid that off.
Oh wow.
So
okay,
yeah. It's about, I paid that off like a year or two ago. But I've only ever known just owning and paying for your own car. Like while the leasing thing sounds nice, I don't like the idea of having to continually pay.
Yeah, you like to.
Yeah,
like I just stop it.
Yeah, I like to stop it at some point. Like it's mine.
Yeah.
Of course, if anything happens, for sure, because that's what was happening with my TC. Like when I had to get like the when I had to get the clutch repaired and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I do know a guy in like Chula Vista who did it pretty cheap. It's like as long as you buy the parts, like he just charges labor.
Yeah. So I mean, there's all those things. I mean, I know we want to choose sides here, right? Just for the spirit of debate. Yeah. But I see both.
Have you done both?
I have not done both, and I come from a family of. Actually, no, we did lease one car, and I don't think that they enjoyed that experience.
So what was bad about it?
It was my mom. I think she leased like a Lexus or something.
Okay.
Oh, she wanted that.
Yeah, and then it was just, I don't know. I think after a while, but I think it was also too. I think they were experimenting too, because at the time we've only ever had sedans, and then it was like this kind of it was like an SUV.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that's why they decided to go that route, to like not be committed to it forever. I don't know, and I think that's what leasing is for, right? Like if you don't want to commit to something forever, if you like to change things up, easily bored, commitment issues.
It's like
you don't want to invest in something long term.
Are we talking about cars?
Yeah.
What vehicle are you driving?
you want something new and shiny every couple of years.
Yeah.
I think that's and some people love that, right? And also, again, it is hassle free. You don't. The chances of your car, like, unless it's like a lemon, like having some kind of crazy damage
major
that
transmission, especially,
that isn't like user error, happening in that first 2 years is like pretty non-existent. Yeah. And they do a lot of like benefits of like, you get to go in there and get oil changes or whatever. So I can see that. Like if you don't like having something to own too, like, and the idea of like not having a car payment, because that's like what I would like, like I don't want to have a car payment forever.
Yeah.
And I like to own stuff. I like to tinker at. So if I want to break it myself, I'll do it.
But so you're more of the
I'm a own.
Yeah.
I'm long term. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to invest in the
ladies.
Sure. You've been leasing lately. So back to the auto show. So I think the cool part was that there's a portion in the auto show where they had like this whole track that they created, right? And you get to ride in these EV cars. And so the I guess Cadillac was there, and that was like that new shiny coin of the show, because the Cadillac it's a EV Cadillac. And
that's wild.
It's this humongous like battering ram. That's what it felt like, right?
Battering. Has all Cadillacs.
It's heavier. They said their newest model is heavier than the Hummer.
What the heck?
But it's sleeker than the Hummer, right? And so we rode in there. It was me, Maddox, and Marvin.
Right.
And we had to sign a waiver, right?
We had to sign a waiver.
We had to sign a waiver because this course, it was like this obstacle course, but they would like speed up and then they would not drift, but like that feeling of
turning a
braking hard, like braking hard. And we were just like, it was funny. There was a moment, and I wonder if I caught it on on my metas, but there was a moment like when we turned, I was like this to Maddox,
like watch out, Maddox,
and I was like, oh my god, because like just the EVs and everything, they're fast, they're like super fast. We're like sometimes if you hit the gas a little too hard, you will zoom. And so I wanted like you have to know your car and get used to like your car. But I was going to ask you guys, what do you guys prefer? Like now we have options: gas, hybrid, or electric. Like, what are your thoughts on?
I love the environment, but I will be gas until there's no gas.
Oh, really? You wouldn't go over to hybrid?
I would not. No, I don't think so. But maybe that's just because I'm a very traditional person when it comes to cars.
Yeah,
I'm stubborn in that sense.
No, that makes sense.
Not that I don't appreciate hybrids or electrics, because I do think that the gas mileage and the technology is really cool in those cars. I just don't really see myself driving one at this point in my lifetime.
I would probably, because I've always been gas, but I'd be more predisposed at least to a hybrid. Okay. Like I don't think I could ever fully commit to electric, because if things happen and whatever, you know, it's a lot more upkeep for an electric car than it is, say, a gas car.
Maybe it's just because I have no idea how electric cars really work, and you know, I'm one of those
fear of the unknown.
Yeah, like
I think it's off electric though.
Well, I mean,
the internals, how it works.
You know, like I want to know how to fix it.
Yeah,
right, is what I'm getting at, right? And I don't know that, so I'll I'll stick to what I know.
Would you learn?
Close. I think I would eventually. You know, just kind of just curious about it, just learn about it.
I heard there's a thing like they're trying to
like so you can't work on it, right?
No.
Tesla.
I heard they're pushing it to at least like all dealerships starting off with hybrids going forward. That's what I heard. I don't know if this is like something like in the next few years, but I think they're working towards that. That would be the standard of cars.
Yeah,
to be hybrid.
Yeah, to be at least hybrid, and I think Japan is real big on that too. Because I'm right now, I like the idea of electric. Like I'm not a fan of the Tesla. You know, like if you like Tesla, that's perfect. But I'm more leaning into like a Rivian. Like I like their new R2s. I don't know if you've seen it.
There's definitely a lot more selection these days.
Yeah, there's more selection. Yeah. So I'm like leaning towards like a Rivian. It's almost the size as my RAV4, but like I'm kind of in that fence too, where like I don't know much about electric, so I want to maybe do hybrid where I can kind of see what that looks like first.
Yeah. You know, and be a little bit lighter on the wallet with gas prices.
Yeah,
and not have to commit to like charging stations and all that.
Yeah, it's just getting stuck in the desert. You're like, there's no charging station.
I would be a lot more conducive to electric if there was a lot more infrastructure for it.
Yeah,
because right now they're still kind of catching up. They're still building. They're still building it out there, so it's very sparse, right?
Yeah.
Like you've seen those stories of like
It is coming up though, because I mean, I went to Del Taco in Esco, and there was charging stations at Del Taco.
At Del Taco?
So it's kind of crazy.
One?
The one in by the Y over
at the
there.
liquor store.
Yeah, the Del Taco on the corner.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know it's coming up. It's coming up, but for right now, it's not at the point where like I'll probably get one for my next car.
Yeah,
that's gonna play a part of it for sure, because if we end up on this like electric infrastructure, what does that mean for gas prices? And at that point, is it going to be like just a waste of money to drive a gas powered vehicle?
Yeah, you're basically just waiting for things to kind of happen.
Yeah,
like even now, I'm still on the fence of, because I already paid off my car. It's like I could essentially trade it in if I want to do a trade in and get like another one, but it's like, do I trade in for electric one or a hybrid, or do I just run this one to the ground? So that's where I'm kind of at with my car.
So let me ask you, how's that feeling? Because not a lot of folks get to pay off like that. Like you bought a new car and you finally paid it off. Like how's that feeling of just paying off a car?
I mean, felt like the first time I did it with the TC. It's like, it just feels great.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't have to worry about it aside for, the maintenance. Like I just did I think 75,000 mile maintenance on it.
Okay.
Like most stuff I can kind of do myself, but then I still take it in for the maintenance just so they could. So like a lot of times I'll just take it in so they could tell me the problem, and then I can see if I could fix it myself. And then if not, I'm like, okay, you can fix it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of like the simple stuff, it's like, I'm not paying like $200 just to change the air filter. I can do that.
Yeah.
It's the labor that they
it's a labor and the
always
parts. It's always a labor.
The parts like $30.
Yeah, exactly.
And the labor's like 200.
Yeah. So it's like simple stuff like that. Like I want to know if I can, fix it myself, but like oil changes I'll do sometimes, but I think mine has like synthetic oil and there's some stuff I don't want to mess with. So I was like, okay, you guys can do it.
Same thing. Yeah.
It's the same thing. But sometimes I just get lazy.
Yeah, that's true. And then you got to recycle the oil somewhere.
Yeah.
So it really is like you're paying for your convenience at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like I said, like right now I'm just like leaning towards hybrid. I think that's going to be like my next car. I have 100,000 miles on the 2019 RAV4. I do a lot of driving from Oceanside. Even now I'm going to downtown. So I'm like, I think that's going to be like my next biggest investment, and I want to just see what that looks like, this electric part.
Yeah.
You should probably look into getting like more of a commuter car then if you're driving that much.
Commuter car? What do you mean,
like something that you could, because
like a car,
like a car, because like SUV is like more if you need to like carry a bunch of stuff, but if it's just you don't need all that space. You know what I mean?
No, I need that. I need that. Like The reason why I got a crossover because I had an Ultima and I had to like buy stuff from like IKEA and build
I didn't know that.
furniture and like store like supplies. And I would never have the space to. Like,
I didn't know that. So, yeah, I wasn't sure.
And then now we have Gracie, so we put the seats down and when we traveled to Joshua Tree, we had that whole backspace for like equipment and then Gracie as well too.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. So
here's the thing with electric too. Is like I was just thinking about it too. It's like the batteries, right? Like we have batteries in our cameras and all that stuff, and then, there's that one point in your life where the battery magically goes from 25 to 0.
Yeah, it just doesn't hold the charge anymore. What I mean? Yeah.
It doesn't all the way tick down. Sometimes it'll be at 25, it will just shut off.
Yeah.
And at least with a gas gauge,
you know how
when
much
that
gas
bingo light goes on, you still got some time, but at least you already know.
You know your car.
Still have some way to move until it actually dies.
Yeah.
Like you just don't know with the electricity.
Well, I mean, if anyone out there with electric cars can tell us that haven't had it for a while, like is that a thing? Does the battery get weaker?
You're driving at 50% and then it just dies.
Or like or it says like, oh yeah, you're good for like 75%. Then as soon as you start driving 10 minutes later, it's at like 30. So. I want to believe that car battery is a lot better and a lot more efficient, especially with the newer models and stuff. Mm-hmm. So, again, none of us have electric cars here. So if anyone with electric car experience can enlighten us on that, we would be appreciative.
Just a bunch of electric car ignorant people in here.
Yeah.
It's fun though. It's fast.
That's
what I've liked about electric cars.
Yeah, I've ridden a Tesla and I remember
I said,
my friend told me, it's like, oh, you want to see how fast it goes? Like what? It's like it's like zooms.
I know, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I guess my bias is coming out, but man, dude, like I hate how everything is so assisted.
Yeah.
People are not learning how to drive. They're learning how to look at cameras and screens even more so. No, let's just move on. Let's move on.
All right, Q&As. Let's answer some Q&As from the community. First one, favorite moments on the pod?
Whenever we drink.
Oh, man. It's hard to... as much as I like being in the room with you guys, I like it when there's somebody else here. I like having our guests.
Say you hate us. It's cool.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Just say you hate us.
No.
You like when no one else is here?
No,
I
like
when someone else is here.
Is here. Like when we have our guests, I think that's fun, right? It just adds a little change, and there's also talking. We get to learn something about a certain career or path,
perspective,
or challenge life. You know what I mean? So it's really cool. So I think just getting to know some of the guests on a different level, because I've always known everybody on here. Obviously I've had like some really good friends and family that was on here that I know, but the
surface
folks,
level,
like the other folks, just getting to know them again on a different level. So those are kind of like my favorite moments. And then after the pod is over, when we would go out to like eat, those were always fun. Yeah, getting some flautas or
those are so good.
R&Bs, R&Bs.
Oh man, now I got to go back to get some flautas.
Or was that TKG? Was that Noodle House? Is it TKG?
LHK.
LHK.
Oh, LHK.
Different letters.
Sorry.
Different letters.
Tomato.
Yeah. I was close, right?
I was just there the other day with a friend. Yeah.
Oh, were you?
Well, we just go there because sometimes it's just they have beer there. They have some. They serve you pretty fast. So
they have a lunch special too.
Yeah,
that's what I like. Yeah,
those are my favorite moments.
I had one too. Like
you had one.
When we used to sit in the dark the first few episodes.
Yeah. Oh man.
Before you got the overhead lighting over here.
Those are the episodes I'm editing right now, formatting.
Have you tried editing it in post to be brighter? Or are you keeping it as is?
Okay. I like to see the progression, even if it's bad quality.
I think what's funny, like watching those old ones, is like I feel like there was an aesthetic you're trying to go for, but it doesn't really match the content of what we're talking about.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like you're going for like a moody kind of thing.
Yeah,
but this is definitely not a dark lit kind of.
Yeah,
that was the original concept because I wanted just the lights, like even not having this because I just watched some episodes, but they would still have the lights. Like behind the scenes, that's why I asked if I should have like a filter over the lights so that you can have more like these. Yeah, but I like it.
I mean, there's still room to get that. Like if you wanted like the colored lights in the back, they just need to be stronger than this.
Yeah,
that's all.
I think my favorite moments like with you guys is when I'm just dying of laughter. Like there's some moments where I'm just like, like when I lost my hearing and I was laughing at the same time, like I couldn't stop like like something in my head just told me to keep laughing, you know. And then the moments I would always have with art, where like Brian's
guys.
like same brain, and we're saying the same words together and the same reactions. Like I think those are like cool moments of just like connecting with y'all. But like those are the best moments. Like I said, like the times that we have on Sundays, I feel like this is the most I've laughed in the week.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like you should change that. You should also laugh outside here.
I know, but like, where do you go and sit down for like an hour and they're just constantly,
just
you know, like,
laughing.
Maybe
That's my main mission on the show.
Hey, you don't hang out with Nadine for an hour?
I do. But it's not like constant laughter like this. Yeah.
Okay. You gotta step up your joke game, Nadine. You gotta make your boy laugh.
How about you, Brian?
It's always hard to say because like after 50 episodes, I know it's not that much, but it's quite a substantial amount at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Like 50, it's not like triple digits, like 100 or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it's also 50. That's
a milestone.
A lot. It's a milestone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in my head, they kind of like blur kind of together. But I do enjoy the moments where we have a guest. But I also just enjoy it with you guys because again, it's like I just get to hang out with you guys and we just drink and talk about stuff like we always do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I still like preserving those moments because that's how it started. Like the one, I don't know if you guys want some of this.
I'm Gucci.
No, you're good. Yeah. But I think one of the biggest memories of just even before we started was that trip that we took that we were shooting when I was like levitating, and we just sat there talking about life.
Yeah.
Nothing recorded. It was just deep conversations, joking, waiting for what was it, the clouds to pass or something?
Yeah, there was like some clouds going on. Like it was a little bit windy too, so we were just waiting for the wind to die.
Yeah. That's why I just like having the most fun just like with you guys. But I like switching it up. I like to, you know, it's different every time. You know, like having guests and just things like that.
Yeah.
The guests are always a nice change up.
Yeah.
But I always feel like they dominate the conversation because they're the new person and we have to get to know them.
For that template.
For that episode.
Template.
Yeah. So it's always nice to like, oh, we don't have to talk. We get to listen and we get to ask about things about them. But out of all the guests have been pretty equal. There's not one that like stands out above or below another. And that's because they are all acquaintances or friends. At least we know of them.
Yeah.
Right. So there's that kind of familiarity going on. But overall, it's always hard to kind of pinpoint one exact because we're just always constantly learning about new things.
Yeah.
We're always kind of trying to relate it back to us and to our community. So it's there, right?
All right. Next question. Art, you want to read this?
Yeah, this one is from @Beatty. But like, how hard is it to make your setup mobile?
Jason, you want to take that?
No, you guys take it. I want to know what you think I do.
Well, honestly, like for you, you pack what? You pack the soundboard, the arms, the mics, the cables.
He's got like 90% of the gear, honestly.
Power cords. Yeah. Then you have your camera equipment, and we're just bringing our camera equipment.
Yeah. Like literally, Jason does the 90 and we do the 10
on my neuropathy.
Yeah,
it's harder now.
Yeah,
that's why I gotta set this whole thing up a day before. It used to be like the morning of. Because I had that strength,
Yeah. But I mean, that's practice for you, right?
It is practice. But I think what Beatty is like, I guess,
for mobile, like for other areas, right?
Yeah, because like, what if? And this is crazy because Moss, he said something in the comments. Shout out to Moss Ortega. He was our
guest two guests ago.
Yeah, 2 guests ago.
3 guests
ago.
But
he was at a coffee shop, and then he gave me an idea, and I'm just like, oh shoot! Like,
what was the idea?
I think this is where it's at. Like mobile. Like I want to see 2026. Maybe we get into like these spaces with our community partners or people that have their small businesses. And then the background is not this; it's like at their place, and we're shooting there. Yeah. Like that would be cool.
I mean, we made that attempt, with Joshua Tree, and then I don't know if you want to talk about the art studio. Heard back from that, but
yeah, I mean, like that was a cool concept too. But then I think we kind of stepped back, and she also stepped back because she's going through some personal stuff. Health stuff.
Yeah, I wonder what happened with that, but yeah, I hope they're doing well.
Yeah. But I think. I'm not gonna force it. Like if it happens and it feels right, then we take a look at it, and we'll talk about it.
I think for a mobile setup, we would have to have
access to power,
lights too.
Yeah, see, the lighting is like a thing as well, and then I would actually probably not even have this setup. You'd have to come up with.
I would have to buy new gear.
It would be new gear for a mobile setup, like that's specifically for mobile, because while this can be taken down and set up and all that, it's not as convenient.
Yeah.
So if we were doing a lot of mobile stuff, then I would say invest in a more mobile setup. Plus, you'd have to invest in on-site lighting, like a lot more continuous lighting and stuff like that, which is not too bad. There's some stuff there.
I'm always looking for deals, and I'll probably end up with a few.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of gear.
I'm just like I just like things with gear. I like paintball, and there's a lot of gear. I like video.
I see. There's a pattern there.
I like music, and like sometimes you can get like sound systems and what I mean. So,
all right, have you heard of like Amaran, like the lighting gear stuff? I was looking. I've been getting ads.
I've been Amaran.
Amaran. I've been getting like ads because they have like especially like a creator.
Yeah,
like,
it's
setup or whatever.
Is that where I got my bag from?
No. It's the like budget friendly aperture.
Yeah.
So actually, no, I'm always looking at those.
Yeah.
There's a few like consistent lightings that I want to get, like the 200Xs and stuff. But when there's a good deal and when I have like justification for it, so I feel like if we had a couple of those straight, we'd be set.
They're pretty bright and they're small.
Even maybe the hundreds, even.
Yep.
I think we'd be fine with that.
I mean, that's a conversation for outside of this.
Yeah.
But
I'm always like I would rather have more than I need. It's kind of like when you go to a Filipino party and you're like, I would much rather have more food
than not
have enough.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm always like looking at like
that's
what the difference is. Before.
I mean, that's how I am. You saw whenever I bought to a shoot, like I always bring a lot of stuff and I end up using like maybe 10% of it.
Yeah.
And I think for like a mobile setup, like if we're sitting at a table, like how we did at Joshua Tree, I would not bring these arms. I would invest in like smaller,
like tabletop stands.
Like a tabletop stand.
What about what about lapel mics?
What was that?
Lapel mics.
We could
like
do
level
those,
years,
like level years.
Yeah.
Like, their mics you just clip.
They're like little clips that go over here, and then there's like a little pack that goes back behind it, and it just kind of snakes through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is like definitely more doable.
Is it quality?
Quality's good, yeah.
Quality's good too.
Because the mic is literally up against you over here, and you don't have to worry about like outside stuff.
The only thing is we may not have the fun headphone experience or whatever, but
you're literally just talking over there, and then it's recording the voice that's in there.
I mean, unless we have it go into like a wireless receiver that does this and outputs to like headphones, we could. Right? Like literally you could do anything. There's technology out there to do anything.
Depends what you want.
But again, it's like
there's a lot of behind the scenes. It's not easy just pick up and go.
Yeah.
I think that's what people gotta know. It's a lot of.
It has to be a lot of plan. There's a lot of logistics involved.
The environment is a big place.
But figure that out. But I mean, if there's a will, there's a way, and if there's a location, then there's a way to plan for it, right? Like, just decide what you need.
Yeah.
Next question.
This is at Mary Lenore Peralta.
What's up, Mary?
Mary.
Is this your full legal name? And this is a two-parter. A, who do you want to interview in 2026? Who would be a quote-unquote big get?
Ooh.
That's Rufio, right?
Oh, that's my answer. I was like, you guys go first.
We're talking about like little side chats. Rufio.
I will love, so 2020, I would love
2026.
Oh, 2020. My bad. 2026.
We're going 6 back years.
2026. I just stepped out of DeLorean. 2026. I would love to have Dante Bosco, like Rufio, on this show.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. We got to get up there though.
Yeah, we'll see.
2026. Ooh, man.
But who would your big get? Like, let's say, no rules, no what? Like, who would you want? As,
I don't know if I would like want to go so much as like no rules. But I think,
are you going like attainable?
Yeah.
Oh, you're like realistic? Are
like
you going
realistic
goals?
Like I think what we could actually like potentially get. I don't know, and I feel like maybe it's. I would love to sit with other Filipino podcasters. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the ones that follow us already, like Bastos podcast or.
Like other people that are doing
what we do.
Yeah.
And just have like kind of like a collab type. Kind of mixer thing. I don't know.
Again,
that'd be cool.
It's part of that building community thing, right?
Yeah.
See what else people are doing, and getting to talk with them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's you, Brian?
I don't know. I kind of feel art more on that one because
Like Valkyrie, we definitely can get her on here.
So that's the big get. Then,
that's a big
right.
Get.
That's a big get.
like if it's
I haven't heard that name in a while, dude.
I know. I just
moved
threw it
on.
out there.
I
That's
know.
just for.
He's on the DFS.
What did Dia say in the
I just
DMs?
said it for content. Sorry, girls. I don't know.
Yeah, because realistically, if you want to get some sort of celebrity, we need to show the numbers to show that it's
the big celebrities at least, right?
Yeah,
at least even it doesn't have to be in big. Any type of celebrity, like you need to show numbers that it's worth coming on here.
Yeah.
Right? Either that or you got to befriend them on there.
Yeah.
And they're just doing it as a favor.
Yeah.
So since we are a small community podcast right now, we leave it up to you guys. What determines our big get is your sharing, liking, reposting on Instagram and subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I do like the angle that we have with like positive forms, like with artists and all that.
Yeah.
I would love to have him back and just talk more about his journey, because I know when we do guests, we typically do like their history and a little bit like what they do,
the origin story.
Yeah, origin story stuff. Yeah. So I would like to have artists back like in the future so we can help more people. You know, because especially addiction is a big thing.
Artist has been asking to be back since.
Are you serious?
Dude. On social media, his recent one. I don't know if you've seen our recent post.
I know he shared a post with me with like his recent.
Oh yeah,
post.
that was the one.
Yeah.
And he was like in the comments, if you want me back on the show, like tag the Brewing podcast. But I think that that's a cool feeling to have that people actually want to be back.
Is there like there's gotta be like a day or like a month or some sort of day about awareness or something like that. For that, we gotta look into that.
We gotta start putting it in that manual calendar. Like I think that's what I'm gonna do later this afternoon, since we don't have a.
You know how like what was it? October is like breast cancer or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that. Is there like is there like a sober awareness month?
Oh, I'm sure.
Like
that? I think that's something that we're gonna just research.
Yeah, because if we do that, we can bring them back for that.
Yeah,
that'd be great. And then really focus on resources to find help and methods to help, like what got him through some stuff, or more stories about that. So yeah.
My big get would be, you already know, The Rock. That's the big get. Like, I'm just throwing out there, like, that's who I ultimately want to get. But like I said, for the community, for our Filipino community as well too, Dante Moscoso, like Rufio. Like, I think that would be cool. That would like fulfill my childhood memories watching Hook. And I would like to pick his brain, like what he's doing now and everything.
Because there was a whole bunch of Basco brothers.
There's like 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
Where's the other brothers at?
Yeah. You know what though? You know who just popped into my head, and I don't know why, but I just like this guy's content, and I think his exposure is crazy. But you know Cole Walliser? He does the red carpet slow-mo camera stuff.
That guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude.
Yeah,
I don't know what, like, his hair is crazy too. Like, it's really like, like I just feel like he's a personality, but he also probably would come with like a lot of like knowledge. And I don't know if that's just me just being like, into like
cinematography,
video like type of content, but I think that'd be cool.
I think it'd be kind of cool to pick his brain, because like, especially because he's doing for the red carpet stuff. You're working with a bunch of like celebrities that are just walking through, and you got to get this like crazy cinematic thing while they're doing their thing.
And like, it's like a quick direction, quick intro, quick, everything's
out.
quick, you know what I mean? And while still maintaining that personable like kind of experience, because you're working also with like a lot of A-listers.
Yeah, A-list celebrities.
And how to keep your cool in those situations.
Like Jason, if you've ever seen like the Oscars or anything like that, and there's like
on the side.
Like on the side, and then, or if you've seen like on what is it, like on social media, because he posts like some of those cuts on there too, and it's like it's whatever, I think it's like, I forgot what celebrity it was, but there was a couple celebrities where like they're doing like something that looks like stylistic. It's like this whole 360 thing or whatever. Yeah. Because this whole setup has like this arm with a camera. And
it's like a high speed.
High speed.
I think I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Or it does like the slow-mo ones too.
Yeah. Were they 360? Yeah. It's
not a simple 360 too, but it's like it does like this whole crazy thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So the second part is, who do you want as a repeat guest?
I think everyone.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like
I want to bring everyone back.
Everyone, like, bring them back, like, for a different template. And maybe if they have something that they want to promote, then we go back into the interview style. But jump into like maybe some of these open forum ones, game night, like just to be a part of it.
How many guests have we had?
What's the count?
Oops.
Make sure you stick that on the table.
14 guests.
14 guests?
14 guests.
It feels like more.
No, because
we had some return
2
governors.
months.
We had some return.
Oh, we had some returners. Okay.
He went to Joshua Tree with us. So
is that 14 including the repeats or
no,
not
that's
included?
total.
Okay. I want to say maybe after 20 we can start having repeats. What do you think?
I think if they're available, because
Okay.
like one of the things I like about what you have like kind of like spearheaded and created is like once you are a guest, you return as a co-host.
Yeah.
And I like that part of it, right? Where it's like, again, it's like building this community of folks to have a platform.
Yeah.
Where, you come in and then now you're part of it. You can come in and join and be a co-host.
And that's the part I was talking about. Like my personal goal, like to build, is to have them back and invest in like, and actually like, like be in their lives. Like, hey, how's your daughter doing?
What are you doing?
Like, are you still like driving the whatever? Just getting into that kind of stuff because, like I said, I retreated in 2020.
Or Rambam, what are you making new burgers? What's
new recipes?
You got some new recipes? Anything we could follow along and try?
So repeat guests, everyone who has the
really want a
ability to
right
come
now.
back.
All right.
Last one.
So this one is from Ms. Nadina.
Hey, Nadine.
A. How does she like to pronounce that?
Miss Nadina?
Nadina? Okay.
We can ask her after this.
Yeah. I know. Every time I read it, I'm like, I feel like I'm doing it wrong.
That's why Jason calls
That's what I want to say, Miss Nadina.
Okay.
That's how I want to read it.
that's
but-
fine. Okay.
All right.
It's Mrs. now.
I know. Ooh. Just about to update that profile. What candy did your grandma and grandpa always have in their purse or pocket?
Oh,
man.
hands down the strawberry one, dude.
Oh, what?
Strawberry one.
They get it from the same pack because my grandma would give me the gold one. It's like this color, like
like the Werther's, kind of like.
I always got Werther's.
You got Werther's.
I got Werther's.
is where there's
It's like a caramel.
no.
It's like the oval shape.
It's like a
That was
butter
one.
ball. It's like a sweet.
Oh, like the butterscotch candy.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
butterscotch.
Yeah,
Butterscotch.
butterscotch.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
the one.
Wait,
It was like
is it the one in the yellow
Yeah,
translucent
unlabeled.
cellophane?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, that was my
Unlabeled.
other one. Yeah.
She would call it butterball every time. So any candy she would give me, she would call it butterball.
Yeah, that was
based
my
off of
other. Yeah, the grandma on my dad's side had those ones, and the grandma on my mom's side had the strawberry one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was always caramel. It was either the Werther's or it was like the clear wrap,
The clear,
caramel,
the clear yellow
squares.
cellophane. Oh
No, the squares, like it's just like chewy caramel squares.
Oh,
that
I
was
know
just
those.
clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. That was an instant. We know,
We got excited about it.
because
From the basic ass candy.
you'd be in church and then or like someplace and you just like
They have it
got
in
a
their
piece of
pocket
candy.
and
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, hey, grandma, can I get? Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the thing that gets me, and I've been looking, like you don't just see that at a regular store. So it's like, how do they get it?
Well, they don't make it anymore because new candy, like Laffy Taffy.
No. I'm pretty sure they still make them. It's just that you can't maybe easily
Can't
get them.
find them.
Yeah, you can't find those unmarked candies anymore.
Well, I know that the strawberry one, the one that's like in the little strawberry wrapper. I know that you could probably get them. I just don't know where.
Yeah.
But that clear the butterballs in the clear yellow cellophane ones, like that one was like a core memory too.
Yeah.
I just don't know where you get them. Is the thing.
I don't know.
Maybe it's like a thing.
They would
that
always
you-
be like at like. Also, too, sometimes you would snag those at the the front desk of a dentist's office back in the day.
Oh yeah,
or
yeah.
like you know what I mean.
What if it's just like a thing that you unlock when you turn like 60 or 65 or
You
something?
can find access to this candy.
Like they just
You
come
have
up
a
to you.
membership.
Yeah. They give you like a card. Like here, this is
Like MIB.
this is yeah.
When you're ready.
Yeah, when you're ready. Yeah.
All right. Last call. Thank you. Shout outs. Anything you guys want to plug? Upcoming events, pot encounters from friends and family.
Yeah, I just want to, wish everybody a happy new year. Hope everything has been going well these few weeks. Just getting into it. Big shout out to the homegirl, Tara, who I worked with back in the day at Aldo when she was just a little 17-year-old that I had to take out trash for. She is actually getting married in November, and I'm super excited about that. It's going to be in Mexico, close to Mexico City.
Good for her.
So
They
that's
grow up
gonna
so
be-
fast. Huh?
I know.
And that's good that you kept that relationship. You're going to that wedding.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
crazy. I thank
As a
you
guest?
for inviting me. Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's interesting. It's one of those like you like lose touch. You don't keep in touch as often, but it's like when you do connect, it's like it was nothing ever changed. So I'm glad to have at least that lasting impression and that still be around, and you already know that I'm always around, especially to anybody else who has come across my life. I don't like to really cut people off. I like to make sure we keep those things going. So don't be shy. I know I'm the shy one. Actually, I don't reach out a lot. That's kind of my thing. Yeah. Maybe I want to build on that this year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, build on that, man. Nice. Reach out. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, and be early this year.
Yeah, I'll be early enough.
Hey, okay. What is enough? All right, that's going to be beside the point.
Early enough to be 5 minutes late. No, just kidding. But yeah, I mean, thanks everybody. Here's to another year and hopefully another 50 episodes.
Yeah. Again, just want to build on that as well. For everyone out there, by the time this releases, this will be probably the end of the first month of January. Yeah. So I'm hoping that the end of your first month has gotten off to a good start and that your 2026 will be a good one. And as for me, I might be going again to Japan in November because my friend is tempting me to do photo shoots in Japan. So, and again, this is my year of not saying no as much if I can help it. And I'm really tempted. So it's like, I'll make it happen.
There you go.
You heard that, guys?
No.
We got ourselves a yes man.
No.
If you need some feet pics.
Wouldn't be the first time.
10% of the price, guys.
Whoa. I got to eat too, bro.
Yeah. Don't you remember that episode?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I'm referencing
Memorable.
that. Yeah. Good times.
All right. Thank you to everyone that's been supporting. Like this means a lot. Like to even get here, at 50. Thank you to Brian Arts for showing up. Like half the battle is showing up, and you guys showed up for 50 episodes.
15 minutes 75%
of the 75% of the battle for Art.
Thank you to my wife Nadine for everything. The executive producer. Last night we went to the taping of Bobby Lee's first special that's going to be on Hulu, and she surprised me. Like she told me like we're going to see Bobby Lee, but she didn't tell me we were going to be right in the front. And so it was so funny because there's moments where I thought like Bobby was going to sit in my lap or give me a kiss on the...
Did he?
No. Oh. Missed me by 2 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he did that kind of stuff, and we had to sign a waiver saying, hey, Bobby Lee might approach you.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
But it was a cool and I can't wait to see the special because he's been holding it off for so long. And
wait, can we see you in the special? Like, do you think the cameras?
I mean, if it shoots to me, so he shot like
so 2 people away from you.
So he shot 4 showings. So I think when they edit it, it might look like different people.
He wear the same thing every show,
huh?
He wears the same outfit every show.
He would have to.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, he would have to.
Okay, go on.
And shout out to Sonny Alcazar. He ran into Tyga at Disneyland.
Yeah, saw that.
And it was cool because like the first thing you see a celebrity, and then the second thing he thought was of me, and I was like, "What the? You right. wasted that one on me." Yeah. Like he could have had a shout out to anything. It was also his. So shout out to Sonny and Christine. It was actually their anniversary as well too.
Happy anniversary to you.
Yeah,
guys.
Happy anniversary to you guys. You celebrated at Disneyland, and it was cool just seeing like he told Tyga like what I was going through, and then Tyga gave me a shout out like keep it healthy or whatever.
That's sick.
So we have that on there. Shout out to Steven. This is a story that I wanted to share with you guys because Steven ran into Brian maybe twice already.
Yeah, twice. But now he ran into you?
He ran into me. So here's the story. We were going to Seafood City. We needed to get a bag of rice, right? We're just like, let's go to Seafood City, get a bag of rice. Got a bag of rice, and we're walking in my car. I'm like, let's stop by M Coffee, like put the bag of rice down. I ordered my drink, this like egg foam coffee. And so I sit at the bench just waiting for my coffee. I see this guy approach the cashier, and I look at him, and I'm like, I know this guy from somewhere. Like, I kept staring at his face because I was sitting down, and like the cashier's like right here, right in front of me, like diagonally. And I was like, where is he from? Like in my head, just like this Rolodex, just thinking like all these faces, and I couldn't put it together. He ordered his drink. He was with Stephanie. Shout out to Stephanie as well too. They sat maybe like where Brian is, maybe a little bit further,
like 4 feet away.
Yeah, at a table, and I was still like like I'm looking at Brian, and I'm like, where's this guy from?
Yeah.
Did he notice you staring at him?
He started staring at me, and we were staring at each other, and like you can see that our
And
minds,
you're making eyes at each other?
yeah, like our minds are thinking, and you know what he says? Brewpac.shakur, like across the room, and then I go, Steven, and it clicked, and then I got up, I gave him a hug and everything. And he's like, "How you doing?" And we just, and I said, "Dude, thank you for the card. Like, I still owe you." He's like, "No, it's cool." And then he goes, "Do you mind if we take a picture together?" And I was like, "What? That's dope."
So now
we
you
took
got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we took a picture, and then Stephanie's like, "Do you mind if we move over there? It's better background." And so there's a picture of us. I'll put it up here.
Yeah.
And we're doing peace signs.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, it's so cool. I met Brian already. I met you. I just need to meet Art." You know? And so I said, "We're gonna make it happen. Like this is the year. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna do some fun stuff. We're gonna be out in the community. And I feel like he's gonna meet you. And that's gonna like he was so psyched. And I love this because he latched onto our podcast, just stumbling, like looking for a new podcast to listen to.
Like local.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
local.
yeah.
And he found us. He stumbled on us. And he like, Stephanie's like, "Oh my gosh," he was so excited when you gave him a shout out at a previous episode. He was like, "Oh my gosh," like
So you're gonna be super excited for this one.
he was stoked. And I love that feeling though. I love that energy. And I'm just like, I'm excited to see him meet you. And you tell the story like where you met him because one of the things that we were talking about, and we had shout out to the Beatties, we had a dinner date with the Beatties and Mila, and I said, "You know what, like and it was like a formal conversation. I said, "Do you think I would be recognizable? Because I know Brian and Art, they're really recognizable like in the community and everything. Like people will stumble, like, you know, you guys have these features." And I said, "But I don't think anyone would recognize me like because I'll wear my glasses, or maybe without like that Clark Kent."
I mean, you still got a pretty recognizable look.
And so that was the first time in public where someone like recognized me, but previously they would recognize the name, because you remember when I had the handle tag Vice McNasty.
Oh.
And this was before like the influencer days, and I would just post my hiking, like all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I met Alan and Alex for the first time.
Yeah.
And I think we were just sharing Instagram, and they were like, "Wait, you're Vice McNasty?" And that was a cool feeling just to have, like meeting Alan and Alex for the first time, because we were going out in PB and pre-fading with Art, you know? And it was like, that was a cool feeling, and it brought me back to that when I met Steven. But like his energy, I love this about you,
Steven's
Steven.
a great guy.
Yeah, he's a dope guy. And I think we mentioned like the sushi spot one time in our episode, and he went and tried that with Stephanie.
Which sushi spot?
They're closed now. It was a new spot where they're doing like all you can eat sushi, and it's not Korean barbecue, some other other type of thing. Like it was different. But shout out to you guys. Like it was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool seeing. Shout out to Tobin.
Tobin.
So Tobin is Maddox's, like one of Maddox's best friends.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys.
No.
So Lil Simone kid, right, with Maddox, and it was so funny because Maddox gives me a FaceTime one Saturday morning, and I was like, "Why is Maddox FaceTiming me?" And then so he FaceTimed me, and I opened the FaceTime, and there was this kid I had never seen in my life. I was like, "Who the hell is this dude?" Right? And then he's like, "It's my friend Tobin." And I was like, "Oh shoot, Tobin!" So Tobin started latching onto our podcast too.
Oh no,
he would watch our podcast, right? And we
got kids looking up to us.
Yeah,
man.
we have kids looking up to us.
We got to watch what we say.
But when I was going through my treatment, he was sad because he was following
the whole thing,
all of that too.
Oh.
And when Maddox told me all that stuff, and I was like, "Dude, give some stickers to Tobin," you know. And I said, "I'm gonna shout him out the next time."
And this time is now.
And I met him through FaceTime, and I said, "Thank you for the support. It's cool, like finally meeting you." And he was psyched. And so shout out to you, Tobin. Like,
hey, Tobin.
Thanks for the
Tobin,
love, dude.
you rock.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
The
Even though like 90% of the things you probably shouldn't be listening.
Just listen to this. Just stay in school.
Stay in school.
Be nice to Maddox.
Be a good person.
Do good. Be good.
Yeah, be cool. Stay cool.
Stay cool, man.
Yeah. The last thing the Brewing community playlist. Shout out to everyone that's on there. Our former guests get that invite. They become collaborators. I see like all the new music that people are putting up. We have about 500 plus right now. And so it's cool seeing people like, just from time to time, just add music,
I added like 2 tracks to there.
That's fine. At least you added 2 tracks.
Yeah, I haven't added yet.
One of them is kind of funny. You should find the track that I added, like the first track I added, and then let us know what that song is and take a listen to that song. It's kind of
so on your side as a collaborator, can you see what music I put or like other
so when you
it says added by whoever.
When you go to the playlist, it says added by this person.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's little like
there's no anonymity, dude. It's public. It's public.
That's cool.
Yeah. So watch what you're putting on there because we can tell. Yeah.
So do us one last favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It does help us out. Road to 500 subs. Thank you for hanging out with us. I'm brewpac.shakur.
This is Art.
And this is Brian.
Peace.